2. Okay, once we make it to East 2, this one is very quick and very easy. It could be a lot longer if you want it to be. We still have to speak to 2 of our members. That's going to be Alcatraz and Melbourne. That's the black robot, like black and silver robot, and the yellow robot. Note that they are random, but they always are walking around. All 4 of them are walking around in this map. Once you complete all the puzzles, they will stop spawning and go to the next area. I would recommend that if you want to find them off the bat, just run around the area, follow the paths, and you'll find them. But from that, what we're going to do is make a U-turn and then come around this path. You're going to see Byron. We already spoke to Byron before, but if you need to speak with them, I'm just going to speak to them just in case.
Okay.
But we are going to get that achievement out of the way. So we're going to talk about, tell me about himself. That's all. We're going to go to number 1, which is right here on the right side. We're going to come right inside. Quantum tunneling. Can we speak? What we're going to do when we come right into the puzzle, we're going to turn to the right, grab this lovely driller here, point it to the wall to the other side, which is the left side. Then what we're going to do is grab the driller, place it through that hole that we just made, and grab it from the other side. We can't bring the driller to its own hole, so we're going to place it right here with that other driller, which we made the other hole from. We're going to place that on this wall, grab it from the inside, drop it in that newly made hole, grab the driller again, and we're going to come to over here right in front of us where you can see the 2 buttons. On the left side there is this hole, drop it through, grab this driller, drop it inside, come to the other side, put it on the same hole, and then grab the driller, put it through the hole, and then go place it on the buttons. If the game lets me. Yeah. That's going to be 1. Notes regarding the human artifacts, there are certain points where let him speak.
There's a sense of aesthetics, of beauty here. This place might be meant to test us somehow, but perhaps there's more to it than that.
From this point, what we're going to do when we come out is to go to the left. There are human artifacts which spawn on the map. Again, you can, I'm going to leave the maps on the description. Regarding that, they are random, so they might show in my playthrough and then they might not show on yours. I noticed that while playing this for a 3rd time, that they are random per playthrough. So I'm gonna leave the map there and you guys could go through them. But from that, we're gonna go through this. This is Trevor's. And you could come across this little bridge section when we're coming across the path, and that's going to be here. You might see a deer running through here, but from that we're going to come over here. Be back. Keep on going down the path. You're going to see a number 2. With number 2, what we're going to do is go behind it, and we're going to flip the switch. In this level, all these numbers have a switch behind them. We only have to flip 4, and they are in a certain sequence, so it's going to be 2, 4, 7, 8. That's going to unlock a star for a monument. But as we go into 2, what we are going to do is grab our lovely driller here, place this right here, so go where that laser's hitting the wall. We're going to go behind it, hit the laser, then from that we're going to go where that laser is and then turn to the left, and there's going to be a jammer. From this, what we're going to do is come back here, place the jammer behind this force field, grab the driller, and then from this point what we're going to do is place the driller right here, right next to the new blue force field, grab the jammer, place it inside, place it inside, place the jammer next to the hole, my mistake, come to the other side, grab the jammer, black out the force field, grab the driller, drop it, grab the jammer, and then bring it to the next force field, and then come and grab the driller and go place it on the button. From that, what we're going to do is head out.
I keep thinking, why puzzles? Is it just their symbolic value?
So right
because
when we
of
come
our
out, we're going to turn
history?
to the right, continuing
Because
down the
thing about
path.
puzzles is they can be
You
solved.
can just go in a full-on sprint
But if this is about testing us, what are we being tested for?
underneath
It
the
can't just
triangle
be about
mechanism,
spatial reasoning.
Our curiosity.
and just keep on going.
Our
Notice while
persistence.
you're running, you can see like these little white
Assuming that this
lines.
place follows
If
a
the
coherent logic,
lighting isn't messed up,
my
you
impression
see
is that
little
it's
white
full
lines
of
that's coming to
contradictions.
this triangle pillar. We are going to inject it with a green light from trial number 3. Because while you're going down the path, you will come across this place. From this, what we're going to do is grab the driller, place it to the right side where the blue gear is at, and the blue beam. Grab the connector, select it, and put it to that blue gear. We're going to go in here, grab the RGB connector, converter. We're going to place this right here in the center. We're going to grab the connector, disconnect that, grab the driller, and place it to the other side. Put it to the leftmost on the wall where the red gear is at. Grab the connector, grab the red beam, the gear, and then place it down. It's going to unlock this. We're going to grab the connector, connect the lantern, and then place it down. From this, what we're going to do is grab the driller, and then we're going to place it over here where this blue beam is at. We're going to grab the RGB converter, put it to the green gear, blue beam, the connector, and behind here, you can see with this triangle pillar where we came from, where you can see the white light. At the top of it, the triangle pyramid, there is a connector we could connect to. Connect it, and then drop it. And then we're going to finish out this trial. From that, if you ever restarted, so if you did this, like down on D-pad, or if you hit restart checkpoints, it resets all the trials and stops this light from going through, which is what we're going to need for a monument. Unless you completed the monument. That is. As you can see that we did get a private message, so we're going to hit up on the D-pad. We're going to say, Doja's connecting you to a friend. Yes, go ahead. Tell me their conclusions already. Okay. He might ask you this question. This might happen, or he just might just give you the thing. What it's gonna do is with spikes. And you want to say, yes, please do. And once that happens, you're going to get an achievement. But while we're in here, what we're going to do is click on these, just redo these. You don't have to answer them. Did not mean to back out. Just redo these. The only reason why we need to redo these is because we are going to get another achievement. Just don't answer that that one question. But from that point, we should get another one. We should get the achievement. We need to read 10, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 2 more. From that, what we're going to do is come out of 3. As we come out from 3, we're going to come to this directional point, and we could go back where we came from. We're following the green light, or we could turn to the right. And it's going to lead us to another triangle prism. Go underneath it and then turn to the right to this tree line. From this tree line, follow the rock wall to our right. And right through here, we're going to come across this little path. This little stone path. And we're going to hop up. And then we're going to grab this spirit, the flame spirit. Flame sprite. That's a way that if you want to skip a puzzle once, I never really did that, but I know that's what it does. But right when we grab that, we're gonna head back to the path where the triangle prism, can't even speak. We're going to continue down the path, and we're gonna come across 4. With 4, what we're gonna do is go behind it and flip the switch. Make sure it says turn switch off. That's how you know it's on. And once we go inside, what we're going to do is run in front of here, right in the center with the blue prism. Grab the driller, go to the right side, and then turn around and place it on this wall to grab the connector. We're gonna come here, place this right here, come over here to the left side, place it down, come grab the connector, and to connect it to the driller. Come place it to this wall here. Grab the connector, place it down on the button. Then from this, what we're going to do is grab the box, place it right here on this fan, come to the other side, we're going to grab this connector. Then what we're going to do is look upwards to our left, connect the gear, and behind the blue's force field to connect the beam, place it on top of the box. And then we're going to grab the driller, look up, place it right in the center of this wall up here, flip the switch, and we're done. Yeah. Right when we're done with this, what we're going to do is turn to our right.
You know something that's weird about these puzzles? They're not replicas of the simulation puzzles.
When we turn to our
like the
right,
ones
what
in
we
the
can
museum.
do is that we can go down. You can see this another number 4. We could go down this path. This is to our lost puzzle, which we are going to do. We're going to go down here. We could go to the left, which is going to lead up to our another collectible, our audio log. And we can keep on going straight to go to our lost puzzle. We are going to go down there in a minute because there is a tank right up here. Tank human artifact right up there. So what we're going to do is turn to the left because you have to be on a hill to do it. So we're going to go up here, follow the path to our left, and we're going to come across this lovely arena area, Coliseum. In the center, you're going to see the handprint terminal. Interact with it. Play the audio log. Then what we're going to do is go back where we came from, heading right down the hill, and you're going to come across these lovely trees. That's right before the rock wall. As we're going down, you can see 4 is right there. No, it's fine, right? We're going to come to this tree line and then follow the cliffside. You can stay right close to the cliffside. You can see the tank as we're running up to it. I'm going to go to a full sprint because it is a bit of a ways. So just go on a full sprint, stay to the cliffside, and you'll come across this tank as it's right here. Inspect the remains. Then what we're going to do is hop down to the lost puzzle. From this one, what we're going to do is make our way in here. We're going to go to the right side. We're in keeping connections. Grab the drill. Place this on the wall. Doesn't matter where. Grab the connector, connect to it, and then we're going to go place this on the right side. Make sure you do say connect. Grab the driller, and what we're going to do is place this driller on the rightmost of the wall, right closest to the wall. Make sure you do keep connections. Select the gear, and then place it in the connector inside. And that should open up the door on the other side regarding this lovely little force field. Grab the connector. This is our new connector. We're going to select the gear and the beam, and we're going to go as close as to the right that we can, as well as back. You can see you need to move up just a little bit, so we're going to keep that connections and then move up. And once we do that, the only reason why we're trying to keep this is because we're going to use this lovely connector. So we're going to grab this. We're going to take the connector and not keep connections. So we're going to select the connector. and move back here and select this gear. If it's a little bit to the left, you won't be able to select it. That's the reason why I said we want to move it a little bit to the right as close as we can. We're going to hit connect, and we are done with this lovely lost trial. Okay, when we're coming back out, what we're going to do is follow the tracks, the path again.
I've gathered a lot of data, but I still have a lot of numbers to crunch before I can give you an answer. And I can't guarantee that my answer won't be another question.
Okay. As we're following a path, we might come across hopefully one of the robots. We're going to see 4s right here, and what we're going to do is keep on going forward again to the other 4 and turn to the right to this little rock cavern. As you come through here, you're going to come across this lovely little lake with the statue on the right side. What we're going to do is go to the left, not towards the statue, and until we get to the center point. Then we're going to go towards the statue, and this time, instead of the blue statue, we're going to come to this one with the orange circle in the middle. You could go through the water if you want to, but on the other side is a fire sprite. Yeah. Once you get the fire sprite, what we're going to do is now head right over to the blue statue. As you can see, as we're running over here to the blue statue, looks like this is going to be Alcatraz. So this is going to be one of the robots that we need to speak to. So we'll just say, tell me about yourself. And that's all. You just have to ask him one thing. So that means what we need left is Melbourne. If you need to speak with Yakit, you can. If I do speak, I'm going to speak just in case, just for the achievement to track. So we're going to come over here to 5 here. This is right next to the blue circle. We're going to come inside here, and it's going to be Duet. We're going to turn to the left, and there is a driller in here. Grab the driller. What we're going to do is turn around, and we're going to place it into this wall over here. From across. You can see the blue force field. We're going to put this to the close right, where you can see the switch. Again, going to first person will help if you can't see that high enough. We're going to come over here, flip the switch. Turning around will activate this fan. But before we do that, what we're going to do is head back to the driller. Grab the driller, and then this time close to the purple force field, we're going to put it to the close left of this wall. We're going to head to the fan, hop over the wall, and we're going to grab the jammer. We're going to jam it, the wall, and climb right up. From that, what we're going to do is head where the driller is and to where this force field is to grab this driller, place it to the wall, make it to the other side, and place that driller that we put to the circle to the wall. Put it on this hole, so just the same thing, this on the other side. Take the driller that made the circle originally and put it through that circle. Horrible explanation. But what we're going to do is grab that driller, one of the drillers, doesn't matter which one. We're going to place that to the rightmost, closest to this wall, right next to the fan. This is where the jammer is. We're going to grab this lovely jammer. The other one. I mean, not jammer, driller. And what we're going to do is put this on the wall to the right side of the driller. Or the right side of the button, per se. Come where the jammer is, what we're going to do is pick it up. And with the newly set circle, we're going to jam that wall. With the one that's pointing to the jammer wall, pick up the driller and place it onto the button. And then we're going to circle around. And that is it.
Ah, clever.
Yeah. Once it's over, what we're going to do is turn around slightly. There is, you can see the giant monument. we're going to turn around. The only thing that's back here, if you could find a radiator, that will be pretty sick. If you look on the map, there is the Golden Trials, which are available on Act 5. That's right at the end. Those should be the final trials that you could do. But we are going to get the orange guy that's back here, Straton. You can see the Golden Trials right there. So right when you get to this lovely wall right here, turn to the left. And you can see him through the trees slightly. So cut right through. If you don't see him, just run all the way to the end where you can see to the cliffside. Turn to the left and you will see him. We're going to grab this.
We begin with the self.
He's going to start speaking, and then what we're going to do is head back to number 5.
But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives
That's
within
if you
the
want to see the
cosmos.
Golden Trials and just follow
So
your way
now
back
we must apply the
with the
principle
stone path.
we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is
You can see
similar
the
in
lovely
nature?
green lights
if so,
shining above.
What follows from that
As we make our way back to number 5, what we're going to do is just right as we coming out from number 5, we're going to come to this lovely path. Right next to the direction arrow, we're going to come right down here. Just keep on following the path, and you're going to come to number 6. Number 6 is pretty easy as well. As we're in here, what we're going to do is grab this fan that's off this button. We're going to go to the fan in the left corner and hop on. Place the fan onto the button, and we're going to grab the driller. Regarding the driller, we could drop, when we go into the fan, we could just drop it in midair, or like this, where you could drop right now. Or you could place this driller, once we make it to the other side, make the hole, drag this second driller and drop it through. Hop right down, grab the second driller, put it on that same hole, if the game will let you. Should. I don't know why it's doing that. Climb back up the ladder and then drop it through the hole. We are going to drop it in mid-air, but that is for the fan. But right when you grab once you get the 2 drillers out here, grab one of the drillers, doesn't matter which one. Come to the right side of the button. So this lovely little stone pillar. Place underneath. And we're going to grab the second one. And we're going to place it underneath as well. Because there is a jammer right above. And you can see the jammer. Once you have them all underneath each other, hit the button. And then grab this. If you do miss, just use the first jammer to fix it. And it should drop down. What we're going to do is go behind this button, look up, make sure that the jammer is highlighted on the button, and hit the jam button. Grab one of the drillers. And what we're going to do is set one just right here. Just in case if you don't make it, this is where we brought both of the jammers down. Grab the second jammer. Go into the fan. Drop it down, pick up the fan, take it off the button, and then pick up the driller, put it on the button, grab the fan, hop right over. You could drop it right now. But of course, if you make it over here, drop it through the hole, drop down, grab the fan, and then place it onto the actual fan, and then hop up and hit the button. That's going to be 6. From that, when we're done at 6, what we're going to do is turn to our right, following the path. As we're following the path, we're going to come across a laboratory. We're going to go right down in this laboratory.
Looks like
Going
you found
down all
another
this
lab.
going down this hallway, down the stairs. We're going to go to the
That's
center,
a lot bigger
and
than
we're
I
going to
expected.
get an achievement.
What were they doing here?
Straton's ideas,
who
No
are
More
they?
Project 3, and the schematics. The schematics is going to make us overload. And that is going to give us an achievement.
The world is a...
You can just skip this if you want to. And that should give you the overload achievement. You're gonna get a group call
1K.
with all your favorite people. I'm
You
fine.
were lucky.
Must be one of the
A
people who
new-
built this place. And once we do that, what we're going to do is walk forward, come up these stairs, and we're gonna come across another panel. Terminal. Go through these. Again, you have to read 30 documents. Once we do that, what we're going to do is hop right down. And now make your way out of the laboratory. Once we're out, what we're going to do is turn to the right and continue following down the path. This is going to take us to 7. Behind 7, the number 7, make sure you flip the switch. Then what we're going to do is make our way inside, where we see our lovely driller right ahead. Grab the driller. We're going to take it to the second button. Place that down. Grab the connector, and we're going to take it to the first button. Grab the driller from the second button, and go to the first area where the button is. Inside here, we're going to put it on this wall to grab the box. From here, drop it down in front of the right next to the button, grab the driller. And we're going to place the driller down, ready to grab the connector and place it onto the second button. From here, we're going to grab the driller, and what we're going to do is place it somewhat close to the right side, not all the way. And we're going to place it right here. From here, grab the box, go to the left, place it onto this box, place it right next to this grate, hop over, grab the jammer, look to the right, and place the jammer onto the force field. From here, we're going to turn to the right, climb up the ladder, grab the box, place it down, exchange it with the connector, grab the connector, select the blue beam, and then run to the other side where you can see the driller hole. And from here, we're going to select this gear, and make sure you do line it up just a little bit. And then it's going to unlock, and we're done. And it's going to be 7. As we make our way through, what we're going to do is go a bit forward.
I've managed to extract an audio file from 1K's data stream incident. It's hard to be sure because it's just a fragment, but I think it's some kind of log.
From
or
here, what we're going to
diary.
do as we come to this direction arrow, we're going to see Melville. Thank you, Melville, for showing up. They're speaking, so I can't interact with her. But once we do that, we should get the achievements. If I haven't gotten the achievement, that means I am missing with someone. Waiting for them to finish talking.
So as we suspected, someone was experimenting here, but experimenting on what? What was this machine they were building?
Maybe it's whatever powers the megastructure. Did something break?
Tell me about yourself.
Founders.
That's all. Should get the achievement. Here's the statue right here. This is going to be one of them that gives you the star. That's the one we need the green light for. But from that, what we're going to do is continue down the path. I mean, if this triangle prism. Just go on a full on sprint. We are going to come across 8, but we're not going to do 8 just for now. You can see it right here is 8. But before we do that, we could turn around just slightly from this little bridge area. Turn around, you can see this rock area. If it is here in your game, there is a tricycle right here. I know because it was in my previous area. It's not here for now, but if it is here, you just saved yourself another time. I'm gonna have to share other ones that shows up in my playthrough. I know of this one confidently. For that one, we're just gonna make our way back down to the path where the bridge is at, and just follow the path to a lost trial. So just go on a full-on sprint, following the path. And this one is tied to an achievement. So regarding this one, there's just loop. We cannot have the box come do the force field twice. So we need to get everything done on the first loop, which is very easy to get done. So what we're going to do is grab the connector. We're going to place it right here on this button to the left. Grab the driller and place it onto this wall that was newly opened. We're going to grab the box and place it through that hole. With that box, what we're going to do is put it right onto the button. So exchange it with the connector. Once we grab the connector, can grab the beam and the gear and then connect it through. For some reason it did not go through. Keep the connections. You could just done this even right over here. You could even select it right here. Drop it. That's going to open up this force field. We're going to grab the driller, bring it to the right side, so the left side of the gear. We're going to place it onto this right side in this area to create a hole. Grab the box and place the box onto this fan. Step onto the button, it's going to push it through. Grab the driller and then place it to the left, right in front of the box. Go to the purple force field, grab the box and place it onto the button, and then place a connector on the button. And that's it. You should get the achievement. Just one lap. If you do another circle, the achievement won't pop. Once we step out, what we're going to do is make our way to 8. There is an achievement tied to that as well. Again, you could just follow the path or just cut to the tree line until you make it to the bridge. And then make your way across the water or just go onto the bridge. On 8, we cannot use the second connector. We have to complete this puzzle with one connector. The second connector is through this blue force field. Just don't touch it at all. Yeah. Regarding this, what we're going to do is grab this red connector, this red beam, and the red We're going to grab the red beam and the red gear, connect those, take the driller and take it into this area. We're going to go in first person if you want to. We're going to connect it the hole like this. From that, what we are going to do is come grab the connector. Make sure you keep connections. Look inside where the blue force field and where the driller is, connected with that blue one. And then look behind here and connect it with this blue beam. We're going to come right here into the center. And we're going to hit connect. Before you walk in there and grab the drilling, make sure it's going into that blue gear. If it's being blocked, move it so it's going in there. And then once you're done with that, go inside, grab the driller, and what we're going to do is turn to the left, and you can see the black line. You can even pull out the driller, and you can see the laser coming through. Put the hole on the laser, and it's going to open up this door. Step 2, hit the button. That should give you an achievement called Single Rod.
Must be very proud of you.
From that, what we're going to do is pick up our lovely connector. Don't keep connections. What we're going to do is look up. You're going to see the green light. Select it. And we're going to look to our left and select this on the statue. You can see it's glowing green. Back up just a little bit so it doesn't get blocked by the building. And you're going to hear the activation sound. But before we go towards the light, make sure you look behind this number 8 sign to flip this switch. You should hear another sign. And those are our 2 stars. We're gonna turn to the right and we're gonna come and interact with this final terminal. And from that, what we're going to do is make our way up to that star sign, the star statue with the lights. From that, what we're going to do is follow the lights towards our second statue. So we'll just cut through the trees.
Because he revels in death.
That's going to take us to our second statue. And then from that, you should get an achievement called the Mistress or Riddles.
The last answer leads to the first question.
At this point, what we're going to do is make it to our lovely bridge ring. It's when we are done with all the puzzles in the area, or when you finish all 8 puzzles. The lost puzzles are additional too, but those have its own achievements. I mean, it has its own achievements. You get achievements by completing those as well. But from that, we're gonna come through here, and we're in this lovely little thing. So, as we set up, select the pieces. We're gonna select this one, select this one, and we're going to rotate and get this one. This is going to be, I'm just going to go back here. This is the zigzag, the straight, the T, and then the L shape. Going into the second one, which is pretty quick as well. This one is going to be, just want to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. This is going to go straight, the square, flip this, flip that, and that. So that's going to be straight, cube, L, T. Once we come through here, we should be getting close to the end. Just want to make sure we don't have any more. We do have more stuff. That's going to be our final 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the portrait series. For the portrait series, we're going to say, remember that it's important to remember that she was a real person. They're going to be upset with that. But they were, that's the point. Yeah. And then those are the 2 answers. We're gonna back out. I didn't mean to back up. Go to the Mystery of Miranda. Just get an achievement for doing the second one. But we have to answer response for the Mystery of Miranda. I like to hear more of these other attempts to save humanity. And in fascinating things. Okay. From that, we are done until we get another social media thing. Again, don't answer for this one, but that's pretty much it. What we're going to do is make our way over to the purple elevator, and we're going to have to do a bit of dialogue, and then we're going to be heading to the story.
Halt, creature of clay. You have strayed from your garden and entered a domain that is beyond your ken. Turn back now.
We were invited here.
Prometheus.
We will consider your words.
Then perhaps.
And once you do that, we're going to turn around and go down the elevator, and we're going to head our way to the tram system and head over to tram 3.
How many of those bloody things are there?
I think that was Pandora, which matches the other one being Prometheus.
They seem to be locked in some kind of conflict.
Might be wise to avoid getting caught in the crossfire until we understand what these entities actually are.
Man, jump through E3.
After 1K found
Once we're
those
done with
labs,
E3, that's going to
I
be
started
Act 1
thinking,
out of the way.
where did all the tech come from? So I had a look at the serial numbers, and it turns out the answer is New Alexandria.
Oh.
Wow, I guess that makes sense. After the explosion, the colony was abandoned. Nobody ever went back for all that stuff.
We had enough to deal with. So many dead.
So that's one question answered. But how did they go from scavenged Alexandria tech to all this?
How did we go from nothing to where we are now? Through the application of reason and the right tools.
Look at the size of that structure.
How does the material support so much weight? Is it the same stuff as the other buildings?
Yeah, I know it looks like some type of concrete, but the molecular structure is completely different. Whatever it is, it's a lot stronger and less brittle.
Are the labs made out of the same material?
No, that's just ordinary concrete. Although, it does have some molecular weirdness going on too. Too little variation in the grain.